Barotrauma is defined as an injury caused by changes in pressure, often leading to erratic behavior, mild paranoia, and in extreme cases,
Oh my God, no!
death. Again and again and again. Which is exactly why I recruited 3 of my trustworthy friends to descend into the sea for the pursuit of happiness, profit, and general team bonding. Because in Barotrauma, there is only one goal: survive by any means necessary, and preferably at the expense of everyone else. We begin aboard a submarine deep below the surface of Europa, Jupiter's ocean moon. The goal is to complete a single mission without dying. So our first is a simple one: go from point A to point B, something we could not possibly mess up. The crew consisted of Rar, psychopath, Reggie, psychopath, Troopin, victim of psychopath, and myself, extremely sane and the captain of our sub. Not even 3 seconds in, and we lost power. As it turns out, nuclear reactors are kind of complicated.
Bad.
Dude, look,
Bad.
that's bad. That's okay. Honestly, you know I have asthma.
Thanks to my incredible insight, power was restored. Briefly. Now we could continue with.
What is that? What is that?
There's another fuck.
There's Jesus Christ!
I liked it a lot better when I wasn't drowning, guys. Can we do something about that?
It did not take long for everyone to drown, partially due to me driving the sub into whatever that is, and mostly the fault of everyone else. But really it's Reggie's fault.
Wait, did you just scapegoat me?
No, I blamed you. There's a difference. We survived for an impressive 5 minutes and learned an important lesson. Do not set the nuclear reactor on fire. That, and for a group of people with a Celsius IQ, to not be on max difficulty. The round started like any normal day on the sub, getting circumcised by a strange Canadian man with a knife, exercising my American superiority, and almost getting shot in the dick. Naturally, we progressed to microdosing morphine, standard issue violent escalation, macrodosing morphine, and trying other mystery drugs to figure out what they did.
Wait, what did you just put on me?
After jump-starting the day, splashing opium in our eyes, it was time to get to work. Instead of going from point A to point B, our mission was now to just dock. That's it. As captain, I also have special access to the weapon cabinet, allowing me to arm the crew. And by crew, I mean me. Believe me when I say I'm protecting them from themselves.
I'm going to need access to the toxin cabinet immediately.
How many hits of morphine can someone take before they pass out?
Luckily this time around, we had someone competent managing the reactor.
Wow, Troopin, I'm very impressed with how you've learned from me and you've adopted my nuclear reactor technique.
Yeah, I just looked what we are doing and did the opposite.
For the first time, we were making progress and encountering the first group of enemies, things were fairly calm. Outside the ship are manually controlled turrets, allowing us to mop up most of the creatures with ease.
I mean, it's just been flooded. It's probably not doing it the world of good right now.
I think we fixed it. Oh no, we did not.
No.
Reggie, we might need to send you outside.
I think that no, you just want to see me get
Oh
killed.
Jesus Christ! Help me!
There is no Dima!
Help me!
Despite the crew's best efforts, I survived. We eventually eliminated the crawler, repaired the bottom of the ship, and almost drowned several times. Our medical specialist was tending to the wounded, chasing people around with off-brand pharmaceuticals and shouting wildly that,
Hey kid, you want some morphine?
Captain, Troopin.
I'll show you a good time. Come back.
Why is he chasing me?
knowing our medicine was in good hands, I decided to arm the crew.
All right. Everybody come to where the suits are. I'm gonna give everybody guns.
You know that's a bad idea.
Reggie, be prepared to deploy the handcuffs.
I've handcuffed myself.
Hey, Reggie, come here. I think I can help you out. He's resistant. He pulled out a gun, I swear.
With high spirits, we returned to our posts.
Oh God, what have you done?
As another wave of enemies barraged the sub, we peeled them off, only to be interrupted by a gentle landing.
Oh my
What
God.
happened?
But as long as we worked together, we could repair the ship and regain control.
I've noticed the theme. Like every time I look outside the ship, we're just going down. We're just going down.
Oh my God, what happened?
What's happened again?
What is it? Was that you?
As you can clearly see, everything is fine.
Oh, don't go up there, Reggie. What are you doing?
What is it?
Reggie!
What happened? No!
The sub was definitely not at the bottom of the sea or completely flooded. Accessing cabinets wasn't even possible because we were flung into a wall every few seconds.
No!
I need morphine so bad.
I don't think we've got any. You know,
I got it. I just took it. Okay, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Reggie?
To conserve oxygen, the solution was fairly obvious. We could actually repair stuff or drag unconscious crew members into the ocean. And while I selflessly welded the outside of the ship, a series of unfortunate events led to my legs getting stuck in the propeller, then being dragged off by an abyss
God.
monster.
What's happening? No!
What did I do to deserve this? That left just Raw and Troopin alive. so we were doomed. As part of their new and innovative plan to survive, they welded back the walls, repaired the guns, then repeatedly slammed into an undersea volcano in an attempt to crush my body. Given Reggie and I were dead, we could only watch in horror, fear, and amusement while trying to gaslight the crew into going outside.
No, I can see what's grabbing us. It's sucking us up.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It'll ignore you when you go outside the ship.
No, that checks out. That's pretty legit. I read that. I read that in a book once.
Just swim up, Troopin. Don't worry. I think.
God, every
What?
bone in his body is dead,
Oh.
and he's gone.
Oh,
He's
Oh
gone.
my God!
I'm
No!
out.
He's gone.
Where's the fuel rods at?
In my corpse.
Why,
Just left the bed.
why were you carrying fuel rods around with?
So taking a general look at attempt number 2. Mauled to death, bled to death, mauled to death, and mauled to death. Not bad.
I feel like our objective was just to get the ship going, and we couldn't even get that done properly.
For mission attempt 3, we chose a different objective, a monster hunt. And this time, we'd be led by Captain Troopin, so maybe we wouldn't drown. Rar was the engineer, Reggie the mechanic, and myself the reliable medical officer.
Guys, you can trust me with the medication. Don't worry.
I've never believed someone less.
We were also using a different sub, smaller than the last, and with only 3 diving suits for 4 people.
Who's doing the nuclear reactor this time?
Hello.
Rar.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's smoking.
Guys, we've been in the ship for like 3 seconds.
Ignoring the reactor, as a medical specialist, I have a few tools. While I can't open the weapon safe, I have access to something far more dangerous. A syringe gun, loaded with opium, and access to the toxic chemical storage. Because if you thought MK Ultra was bad, we're making a sequel.
Where's the fentanyl? I need fentanyl.
No, you don't.
No,
It's
you
been
don't.
3 minutes. You don't need fentanyl.
I need it.
I need you to commit to not killing me this round.
All right. Troopin, come here.
Our specific objective was to hunt down a swarm of hammerheads, a particularly aggressive monster. The mission began as expected. We hit a wall, flooded the ship, and through the floor I laughed at someone suffocating. I was also gently reminded where the airlock was. We first took the liberty of idiot-proofing the sub by throwing flares and glow sticks everywhere. As a non-combat officer, I spent most of my time near the captain, partly because he was the only one I thought wouldn't try to kill me, but mostly because I didn't want to walk in on the engineers reenacting their homoerotic fantasies.
You want a wrench? This is gonna play out like a porno. Oh, sorry, I just smacked you.
What sort of
it's a very-
pornos do you want? I actually need some morphine, man.
Carefully administering the medicine, I decided that unlike our previous medic, I would carry the burden of handling our morphine responsibly.
I just got the achievement. Getting clean. Recover from an opioid addiction.
Well, no thanks to me. I will take my congratulations and leave.
Please don't look at me like that.
Besides giving each other drug addictions, a general task on the sub is to fix deteriorating electronics.
What's going on there, big guy?
By some sort of ungodly miracle, the sub had not yet exploded and we were approaching the objective. But our sub did have a fatal flaw.
Troopin' boss, I don't see any aliens.
They're under us.
I don't have guns
It
underneath.
hit us.
Yeah, we don't have guns underneath.
With no lights on the turrets and numerous blind spots, we couldn't actually see the hammerheads. Helping even less was everyone electrocuting themselves.
Oh.
Oh god, am I dead?
While we might not be the smartest crew, our capacity for self-destruction borders on the genius. For example, we are sinking fast, and our last memories of the abyss were unideal. The solutions were mixed, from letting Jesus take the trigger to getting the hammerheads addicted to
That
crack.
does it. How much drugs do you think that thing can take?
Can't
The
just give
answer-
it drugs.
The answer to every problem is not how much drugs is it gonna take.
That's what you think.
Regardless of our plan, it was getting increasingly difficult to execute given we were 1,700 meters deep and slightly completely off target.
Where's this thing gone? Have we
Oh,
evaded
we
it?
have gone so far down into the void. I think we're gonna go right back to Cthulhu.
As if everything wasn't bad enough, our power had vanished. But maybe we could recover, I thought, as I was domed by a glow stick, prompting me to petition the captain for instruments of self-defense, most notably a taser and a knife.
Are you gonna argue with me right now, Kleaper? Yeah, so anyway.
The main problem we had now is that the reactor wasn't working, or more precisely, someone had rewired all the outputs to be null.
Someone put the fucking someone messed with the electrics.
Reggie?
Reggie?
What are you talking about?
Reggie?
Our suspicions were confirmed when I climbed upstairs, only to find him prying the emergency doors open.
Get out of this place, please.
Getting beat with a baton was all the motivation I needed to prescribe Reggie some special medication.
You gave me herpes.
I didn't give you herpes. I didn't.
You gave me herpes.
In actuality, he wishes I gave him herpes. Either way, he was exiled for 20 seconds before blacking out in the ocean, potentially from a lack of oxygen and possibly from the flesh-eating suppository I gave him. But besides our sonar looking like a Picasso, everything was getting back to normal, if you exclude the maniac outside the ship wielding a plasma cutter.
Look, guys, you reap what you sow. You injected me with one too many drugs that day.
Remember how I said earlier there are 3 diving suits and 4 people? So we sent Raw out to negotiate.
Oh no, where is he at, guys? He could be anywhere.
I do believe they've come to an agreement. Now either someone gives me a suit or I drop this taser in the water. Luckily, the flooding began to recede and I was paged for some emergency medical treatment.
No.
He's shot to death. You got this, dog. Patch him up.
Well, I've done all I can do. Besides looting him, I can still do that. After robbing his fetid corpse of a diving suit and performing the ritual, Troopin and I left to dispose the body. But upon leaving the sub, betrayal. Rar had welded shut the door upon our exit, abandoning us to drift alone in the dark. Troopin looking at I, and I looking at Troopin, we knew there was only one way out of this situation.
It's not personal. It's me or you. I need the oxygen tanks. No, stop. My face.
After 2 bullets in the chest, a welder to the face, and a wrench lodged in my skull, Troopin selfishly cast me into the ocean, defeated. I wandered aimlessly, trying to find anything I could to survive. Keeping me afloat was the one thing that pushed me forward. Spite. Lo and behold, I'd eventually found my way to the top of the sub, with Troopin's unconscious but alive body floating upward. Seeing him so vulnerable, so in need of assistance, I knew what I had to do.
Oh yeah. Let me fix you. Oxygen tank.
No, not this one.
Glow stick. I'll take that. Thank you.
It was almost as if his voice was guiding me to the path of the righteous.
Oh, a rifle and a shotgun. Oh, don't mind if I do.
I mind.
Fun.
Hold on, let me loot someone else's. There you go. You don't need that diving suit, right?
Armed with renowned vigor, a knife, and a crippling opioid addiction, I devised an intricate plan.
I don't want to alarm you, but there might be a psychotic man trying to like knife his way through the front door, and it's actually working.
There we go.
Oh,
I'm
God.
in, baby.
Yes, it's working.
Well.
I'm gonna
Run.
shove my inner Reggie.
Run.
I've got a wrench. Ah, he's got a gun.
Oh my God, he just blew your legs off.
He's feral. He's feral.
He's feral.
You at least give me some morphine before you beat me to death with a wrench.
I took it all before coming in here.
Playing this game, it feels like The Shining, but the Grim Kleaper is Jack, and he just goes insane.
I don't think there's anything left in my skull.
But there's only one thing left to do. Goodbye, world. I'm coming home, baby.
What are you doing with my body?
No, take the Reggie.
So what exactly did we learn from this excursion? Maybe the real barrel trauma was the friends we made along the way. That Troopin shouldn't hog the oxygen. That Reggie should learn how to use handcuffs. I mean, I wouldn't say I inflicted trauma. I'm too humble to brag. And honestly, I can't believe Rar shot himself.